Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Texas, and we're back with the MUTMen podcast, episode 122. Gut Fox is on vacation, and so that means I had to bring in a special guest to fulfill his shoes. You want to say what's up to the people?
Hey, how's it going, everybody? I'm live with Tex right now.
Yeah, I'm in the same room with Fox. So anybody that thinks we're the same person, you're wrong.
How can we prove it over audio, though?
That's a good point. That's a good point. Can I just like slap some? No, that won't work. That won't work at all. Because we can
clap.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, Fox is in the Springs, and we are going to do the podcast live. So you guys better thumbs this up because this is probably a once in a lifetime thing until we do it again.
Yeah, maybe we'll get we could do like face cam podcast in the future. I just want my own clickbait face cam video.
How are you going to do that? How are you going to clickbait this?
I don't know. I'm going to figure it out somehow. Yeah, it'll be a standalone video. I don't really have I got a couple ideas. Me and Foxy. Foxy's also with us in the room.
Hey.
I don't know if they can hear that in the background, but she said hey.
She can hear this. Mic picks everything.
Oh, it does it? Okay.
I swear one time I picked up my neighbors having sex. And I'm like, all the doors are closed. How is it? I had to start the commentary all over again. So this mic's ridiculous.
So what's the text message for this week?
That's a good point. Let's see. I didn't even prepare for one because like you're here. And you see my thought
process. What did you think I looked like before you met me?
So that's a good point. That's a good question. What do I think you look like? I knew you were a big dude. Because you always talked about drinking protein and like protein bars are your favorite. I'm like, okay. So if he drinks water, coffee, and eats protein, my buddy Sam does that.
Oh yeah.
And he's like 6'4". I'm like, he's probably a big dude and still goes to the gym often. And I don't want to. You're a big dude.
I haven't been to the gym in like 2 years though, so I haven't lifted in quite a while.
But protein though, you've been to protein a lot.
Yeah,
so
protein.
You were lifting at one point.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So I don't know how much I want to go into my background. But I won't. We're not gonna do background.
No background.
No background. No.
Okay, don't dox the foxes.
Yeah, no doxing. We won't talk about my history.
So yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and give this story. I guess.
Is it gonna be another hookup one?
Nah. I didn't go out to the. We went out Wednesday, but I was more so babysitting.
Okay, maybe we'll try tonight. We're going out to eat after this. We'll hook up with a waitress.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do. Yeah. See if we get some numbers. But we went to this club called Cowboys, which is like popping on Wednesdays because they give you free drinks. So anytime before 12 o'clock a.m. you get free drinks. It's $10 cover to get in.
Oh, so it's a $10 all you can drink.
Yeah, $10 you can drink basically, beer or just cheap liquor. And so we went there, and it was my buddy's birthday, and we ended up running into his ex-girlfriend that was there, which was awkward. Mm-hmm. And so I had to stop drinking because I was going to drive everybody home. And one of the guys there ended up just basically being the most lecherous person I have ever experienced at a club.
Now that's not a word. That's not a word many people know, including myself. Lecherous?
It just.
What do you mean?
You know how old man would sit at the mall and just watch women try on shoes, like just be creepy. That's kind of how he was that entire time. He would randomly find a chick, didn't ask for permission, try dancing with her. And it just came off as creepy. And I'm like, I gotta watch this guy. We're gonna get into a fight. And so that's pretty much my story.
So if anybody ever like is gonna start something with you at a club, what's your go-to phrase to back them off? Like is it like, do you want to die today, motherfucker? Or what's your phrase that you go to diffuse the situation?
So the best thing is me and my buddy Sam do this a lot. You don't want these problems. So that is what we do.
Oh, really? You don't want these problems?
Yeah, I don't carry, but he does. So that's when he says that you don't want these problems, bro. And then they get, okay, you're right. I don't want these problems. We were driving because by we saw like this domestic violence dispute near the school actually that I live by, and the guy was talking to his girl, my buddy Sam. So you need any help? And the girl was like, no, I don't need anything. Goodbye. And the guy was like, this is my lady, Holmes. You don't get your own. And Sam's like, you don't want these problems. And the guy said, you know what, you're right. He just walked away. And I was like, all right, so that's the best thing you can do. I mean, those are fighting words, basically. But it's kind of ominous, and they may not like, okay, you know what? They may think about it, like, you know, okay, no.
That's why I always end all my Twitter DMs with or else. Yeah. Or else. Yeah, try it.
Follow me back or else.
Foxy, I think, had the line of the night where we were driving past the school to get here, and she's like, well, now you know Texas isn't a pedophile because he lives really close to a school. So we got that out of the way.
Fun fact. Fun fact. I have not registered. I've been in here for Colorado for a year, and I still went to DMV.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm not actually I'm resident.
You're an undocumented immigrant to Colorado.
Basically.
Okay.
I'm still my Texas ID. I still have like all my Texas rights to vote.
Oh.
But I just haven't went to the DMV, so I might be a pedophile.
Oh.
Probably shouldn't admit that.
Probably not in public.
Out of context.
Yeah, that's not good. It's not good at all. All right. Hey, so agenda for today into the MUT stuff. There's a lot of content that came out this week. I don't know if Texas will be able to get this up tomorrow because we don't have to do any combination of audio.
This is going up as soon as possible.
All right, so we get to the power-ups, the chemistry, the database that was released on MUThead. You know, the little press the button, find the next card stuff. The training, the market that's going to happen in early 19, or at least our guess at it. Should players be able to compete if they got the game early? Thresholds with red chems from Andy Hutchins. The gauntlet players are announced. The upgrade player changes. Some base elites. Getting high quick sells, pack odds, diamonds, and then pass block power, pass block finesse, and run block stuff too. So that's kind of a packed agenda. We'll try and fly through it because there's a lot of stuff this week, and we can cover it over the next week too before 19 launches.
Most definitely.
But let's get right into the top of it. This is near and dear to your heart. Power ups. Now they're pullable, sellable. What's your opinion on the changes to power ups this year?
So power ups last year were obviously a missed opportunity. Whereas this year, they seem to have built the entire game around it. And I don't know if I'm really a big fan of that because I liked how special it kind of was, but now it's like they're forcing everybody and their mom to power players up, which I know you probably love.
Yeah, well, okay, so like they call them power ups this year, but it's like exactly not anything like last year's power ups. It's like completely different.
Not at all.
Like so, it's in name only. And I will say this year's power up, it really feels like they put a lot of thought into this year. And like just looking at the, I was watching QJB's video. I wasn't able to watch much on vacation, or like I wasn't on social media much at all. But watching QJB's video and looking at that power up screen and seeing the potential that holds, like for like future customization of the card, like there's like 2 slots, so it's kind of almost, it reminds me a little bit of World of Warcraft and their like skill tree. Like you put your training point in to get the slot, and then you check your slot with more training points. Like they could add more customization in the future. Like I feel like this is a perfect like root, the base building. But I think if they leave this as it is and they don't increase it going forward, I think there's a big missed opportunity. Like, so check back 4 months from now, and I think our opinions on this, if they improve it, and it will be good. But if they don't, then we'll be like, okay, this is a shitty thing again. Like, you guys just let this sit. It was a great opportunity. Like, I think, like, for example, like, you could add something like, I've talked about customize your card art. Like, say there's certain players with, like, on Photoshop, you can outline the guys around you. Like, you cut around them. So you get, like, players in certain positions, and you get certain backgrounds, and then you can place players on top of the background to customize your own art in that one screen. Or you can do, like, maybe the branching skill pass that I talked about, or there's another idea that I forgot. But like, there's a potential to do so much great things with this new power-up system that I'm very hopeful that they keep expanding. Because like what you saw with this one is like they made it look like there's more customization than there is, because there's 3 times, 2 times, 1 time on the power-up. So it's like there's only like a couple chemistries, but they tripled it up to make it look really in depth.
Yeah. And a lot of those chemistries are probably useless, because I saw one that increases jumping and strength, and nobody's using that.
Yeah, except I'm like a user, but you're not going to put 50 guys towards that.
Yeah, you're not going to do 50 guys for a plus
jumping,
1 jumping and strength, and that doesn't matter. So obviously the speed stuff is going to be cool. I'll be the one everybody kind of focuses on towards getting. But I'm looking at all the options that they have for the chemistry stuff and upgrading of players. Why wasn't this done last year?
What do you mean?
Like, I understand it had to do a full year for this, but this all could have been done in last year's Madden.
Yeah, easily.
The choices of chemistry. I just feel like they just basically wasted a year trying to perfect this for this game to make it special when it could have been done in last year's game. They could have spent this entire year trying to improve upon it. I figure since they think this is something that's new, we're probably not going to see them do a lot of upgrading of it. We may see them trying to scale some things back. One of the blogs I was reading was talking about how if the chemistry is getting too overpowered, they're gonna probably, like the speed stuff, they're probably gonna.
They have to give a refund to us if they scale some of these chemistry backs on the speed. Like if they don't give a training point refund, max training point refund, I think we riot.
Yeah, well,
we're getting our pitchforks. We're going down to Tiburon. Yeah, we're rioting.
That is true.
If they don't refund us our full training chemistry,
they probably even thought that far. I think they'll make it more expensive at that point, so they'll try to because right now 1,000. This is where it gets great. So I was doing the math on some of the stuff. 1,000 points for sprinter, which gives you a +2 speed boost. For a +1 speed boost, it's only at tier 2. That's 900. That doesn't even make any sense. So to get 30 players with sprinter, that's 30,000 training points. That gets you +2 speed. You got to spend 20,000 or 20 times 9, so 18,000 for a +1.
So you got to go for the +2 at that point.
Yeah, it makes no sense unless some certain cards can get it. But overall, like the whole upgrading and customizing your car. Like, this is the most customizable MUT has been ever for team building, at least.
And that's a great thing, right?
I don't know, because
isn't that what MUT's about? Like customizing your team to be yours?
It is, but at the same time, when you give people all the options in the world to customize, you're gonna probably create a monster. Because I've been looking at some permeations of stuff you could possibly do. So if you can get 30 players in your lineup with sprinter, that's +2 speed. If you could, and let's so say like you're a Niners fan, so you get like a bunch of like top tier Niners players. With sprinter plus,
I didn't realize that was a thing.
Yeah, what Niners fans? Wait, they
got no, top tier Niners.
Top tier Niners. Okay, so they're all.
I guess Steve Young is in the game.
Steve Young, Terrell Owens, Randy Moss.
Yeah, that's right. T.O. and Randy Moss. I didn't even think about
Charles Haley, Ronnie Lott. When we get those players.
Oh wow, I didn't see Charles Haley. Well, yeah, I haven't really kept up yet.
He's not in the game. He's gonna be in the game. He's always in the game.
Oh, okay.
Crazy ass Strong is always in the game.
That's true.
What else we got for the Niners? We got Frank Gore. So you can basically build a crazy theme team, and then if tier 8 for team chemistry gets you a +3 speed, like I think it does, that's +5 speed right there.
That's pretty cool. I mean, like,
but like,
you think that's an issue?
Randy Moss, if somebody, because it only costs 5 points, 5 points to equip a team chemistry. So if you go get like a bunch of 49ers that are like cheap, right, you can get Randy Moss 96 speed day 1.
Isn't that awesome? Like, to make theme teams competitive with the rest of the top end teams, like this is exactly what I want. Like, so what? Randy Moss is going to be this absolute monster, but you're going to be having holes on your offensive line with just a 49ers offensive line.
That's true.
So it's kind of like you're kind of, it's the game almost balances itself in that way. So like your offensive line will have a bunch of low golds, but yeah, sure, you'll be able to chuck it up to Randy Moss. But didn't we complain about during the beta Fight Club 19? I don't know if we can talk about the beta, but the lack of differences in speed between guys. So I don't know if that's on purpose. I hope it's not that way. I hope speed plays like speed should. But I kind of like that though. That now I can build a Steelers team because that's my team, and that they'll be able to have these +5 speed boosts.
Yeah, I like it a lot too. It just I don't know if they thought this out that far. That's where it worries me, because I feel like. Because when I saw RBT's best team possible in Madden, I'm like, nah, it's not. I can make a better team than that.
It's clickbait. It's called clickbait.
I know what it is, but I just feel like I could literally make a better team if I knew what these chemistries did and which one was the best, which one was what. You can just go back and forth and figure it out. Obviously, they were on time crunch. They couldn't actually like do all the stuff they wanted to.
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of the people that were testing it weren't like pick players that know. I remember like when Guru was talking about 2 years ago with the Clowney. What is it? Can Clowney be Kim'd all the way up? And people are like, oh yeah, easily.
Yeah.
That Kim Master Clowney. Because a lot of these people that maybe work for the company don't actually kind of test these things. And
like they each have their own individual rules.
That's why you might see a lot of stuff get scaled back. Is because when Randy Moss comes out day 1 with 96 speed and nobody can guard him, that's going to be kind of crazy.
Yeah.
91 speed, Randy Moss getting a +5 speed boost. Maybe +4 if it's only a +4, +2 for the team training, but still.
Yeah, I know, because in the beta, post routes were super powerful. Like, they crushed a lot of things. Like, they would cover 3 beaters if you had the right, comeback route on the other side, cover 4 beaters. But yeah, I mean, it will be interesting to see if you just chuck it deep. Because didn't somebody put out a video about Randy Moss? Or was it Kay who just threw it to Randy Moss a bunch and he was like making a bunch of plays?
I didn't know Kay put anything. I saw Eric put up a Randy Moss video.
Okay.
But I didn't know if Kay. I didn't know Kay.
I think Kay put up
a lot of videos, man. EA gotta get better at marketing these dudes. I felt bad because a lot of these guys got buried.
Well, no, I mean, like, even people who didn't have YouTube channels, like, well, Volt had one a while ago, but he said he got 5,000 hits on his first day.
Well, that's because Twitter, though. It's like, he has more.
But then he got 200 hits the second day. So, so the YouTube loved him for that first day footage. But then second day footage.
Okay, I didn't know he only got 200 seconds because I figured like the Twitter audience would just come from there because that's the reason why some of these guys EA retweets them or.
Oh, it could be that too.
I don't know. That's it. I just needed like a website or actually should be in the game. Like check these guys out from Madden 19. It'd be kind of dope.
Yeah, you can always if you want to see it on YouTube, just go to, like the search options like upload date, and then Madden 19. Yeah. But anyways, back to it. Like so, you think. I don't know. If you're the EA and if you're testing it, you have to go through the max. Like you go through almost every permutation for these cams to make it try.
I would hope they do that, but it's just. It's a lot of work for them, and they can barely do a lot of things, as you know. They basically just they drop stuff and see if it's gonna. They'll test like stuff in the game, but I don't think they test for the future. That's why a lot of the ratings are the way they are sometimes. Like not really much room to improve. Like Tom Brady has like 95 throws short. Like I don't think there's any way you can really improve that.
No, especially with thresholds that Clint confirmed were back in the game for throwing for passers.
So I don't think they test that far down the line when it comes to all these chemistries and all these different options that one could have. Maybe they do. Maybe I'm wrong about that.
I would
a good
because
balance
it's because it's a new game and like the entire development team's focus is on this game. I bet they tested that for sure.
Hope so.
Yeah.
Hope so. If not, it's gonna be kind of fun just breaking the game day one, and then you gotta change chemistries.
How much do you think that Randy Moss is gonna cost?
It depends on how common he is out of packs, because it's basically like there was this year where you can pull the player pieces and you got to collect for the 91. And then you can power him up with his 89 version that I think anybody can probably get. We'll talk about that later on. I'm not exactly
we can talk about right now. Yeah.
That Randy Moss. So, make sure I'm not doing this. I'm looking at this correctly. This is going to be like a live thing. I've been breaking down videos. Okay.
Oh, wow.
So,
I'm watching Texas setup. You got it pretty nice.
This is the Ronnie Lots. All right, so you see Sean Taylor right here, right?
Uh-huh.
So I don't know how you go about getting this 7-2 overall Sean Taylor. I don't know how. It may be.
Do you have to pull out of packs or get it out of the auction house?
Nobody really said anything about how to go about getting it. So one would assume maybe you pull out of packs or you buy off the auction block, but you can basically power up this Sean Taylor all the way to an 88 without buying his legendary one.
So, and is it pretty cheap with training camp? Oh, I mean, that's 550 training.
So, I did the math on some of these. Some are like 550. This one was like 1,000 training points.
And how much does a silver quick sell for?
I don't know. I don't know at all.
Like a gold, would you think would be like?
Because they said it gives a lot of training points to the pre-order edition. Plus, they also are going to have training quick sells in the game as well to give us some points. So without having to like quick sell certain cards. I know RBT goes over some quick sells of cards. Okay. I think.
Yeah, because if we can find like a value for a gold quick sell, because while we're on the topic, like I know there's I did see on Twitter there's a potential, or is it the Mud Sub, that some elites out of packs are gonna be like the Easter bonus, where there'll be like Antonio Brown's 500,000 coins if you quick sell him. Like not every single Antonio Brown based elite are gonna be that way, but like special ones, kind of like so like Easter. I kind of like that, like the Easter eggs for the quick sale.
Gotcha. So that's some silvers or some low tier golds. So about 20 for 225.
Yeah, 20 for 220. Okay, so just over 10, maybe 15 a piece for low end golds.
Mm-hmm. Low end golds, and so I'm trying to do the math right now. So if you were to get to 1,000, that's
not bad. That's 100.
Well, let's see. It's probably 250 for 20, or two. Yeah, it's probably what it is more than likely, right?
250 for 20. So we can math. Yeah,
I'm trying to do the math
12
right now.
Yeah, I think they have varying values because that doesn't divide properly.
It doesn't.
But
right.
So let's just say a gold item will quick sell for what, 15 training.
15 training.
Well, if we just do 10, it's 100. It's 100 golds. I mean, golds early in the game are pretty expensive.
15 training, yeah. And plus, I think you need high tier golds for the set. I don't think it's like wild card. But I haven't really seen like actual like picture of it. But
is this gonna make the game too pay to win?
I don't think it is. But it's gonna make a lot of team building easier because you don't gotta worry about buying the top tier player if you can get value out of the low tier one.
Yeah.
So, but if it is 1,000 and that is 20 players for 250 or whatever the hell it is, it would be 240.
Yeah.
So that's still like 100 players.
Yeah.
It's not really, won't be worth it. So, but certain cards may not be going for much that may make those worth it. So you may not. I don't know. I'm just worried that it's going to be kind of a lot of power up teams early on, just because.
Yeah.
And so you don't got about the top tier players.
Yeah. So how many power up players are on each team? Is it 6 per team as a power up player?
I don't know. I thought it was only 4, but if it's 6, that'll be cool. But I'm not exactly sure how many power ups are per team.
Per team, because that makes a difference too. But I mean, 6 per team, you could easily make a power up team not too expensive. But here's the thing, I know a lot of people are worried about being paid to win, but like a lot of these power ups are they significantly +1? I mean, the chemistries are going to make them much better than the base elite, right? So the base elite, let's say an 86 base elite, but the chemistry could add, like you said, +3 speed to them. I mean, that's a pretty significant difference.
The chemistry is going to be the main reason why you want a power card.
Yeah, so if this was, I do see that point of view, because if the differences between a base card and a power up card are significant, then I can see it maybe being hard for no money spent guys to get there because they don't want to waste their coins on quick selling cards. So, but if it wasn't, if it's just +1s, then I'd say just ignore it, and your team is fine, your budget team is fine. But I don't think it's going to be that big of an issue.
Looking at this right now, looking at the quick sell value of certain things, probably not. I might have been just overreaching for it. I'm like, you can build any player you want in this game without having the requirement to buy his base or core elite. Yeah. Now, obviously, you need to correlate the power plays up further, which is something that I just found out recently. So if you want to get to Tom Brady's Team Diamond. If you want to get to Tom Brady's Team Diamond, you cannot bypass his base elite. But you don't.
Jake's got the token though. Remember, isn't there like a bypass token? What does that factor?
He said you can use training points to bypass, but you need the base elite to start, and then you can bypass after you use the base elite.
Oh, okay.
So base elite is the minimum requirement.
So base elites are really valuable.
Base elites that have power ups are going to be really valuable because you have to have those cards to go further.
Huh.
And then you can bypass cards after that with training points or just buying the player that's limited or whatever.
So 19 is going to be a lot like 18 that way, at least for the base elites. But like the rarer pieces down the line, the team of the weeks, like 20 weeks down the line, the team of the weeks aren't going to be that valuable.
Team of the cards that come into the game are not going to be valuable. It's going to be the cards that were in the game day one, which is
so. Do we think base elites are good investments?
No, maybe. See, like I can't say it because it all depends on what EA does. With obviously with upgrading of cards. Because we've seen that they have favorite players, they upgrade, and certain players that don't get touched all year. And so you can invest into them, but you just may not be right about them getting upgrades.
True. Yeah, and it might take 4 months to get an upgrade, 6 months. So that's true. And with that, so like with pack odds being on the cards now, like say base elites get really rare and really valuable, they can't change pack odds on us now that we're seeing pack odds, right? So like they can't make it unless they change the number on the back?
Well, they have to be able to change it because certain cards got to be more common at some point. I don't think they could change it in the opposite direction now once they see what cards are being used a lot. I think they have to change it make more cards common. So I think we'll see a card go from like, I don't know what the number is or the back of the card, whatever it's going to be. But I wouldn't be surprised if a card's like being pulled one in every 5 packs and goes to one in every like 3 packs.
Okay.
Because they gotta.
Like would they then say on the back of the card like between this date and this date it was this odds, but then this date and this date it's this odds?
That's
like,
that'd be.
Or would they just like change it without?
They probably have to say what they did. I don't know that that's a legal thing, but just as being transparent.
Well, they don't have to do any of this legally. Yeah. They're just doing it for transparency because we give them shit.
But I don't think they can. I guess, like I say, in good conscience, change the odds from 1 in 5 to 1 in 10.
Oh yeah, no.
So I don't
think it'll go backwards.
So I think they would just to show good faith that we changed the odds. That's what it is right now.
Well, actually, technically, they do have to go backwards on a few of them. Like golds, as they get later in the year, there's more cards coming in the game. So like, say it was like 1 out of 100, but now there's more cards in the game. Say it's like 1 out of 110 because the other slots were taken with other new gold
It makes
cards.
sense because at the end of the year there are more elite cards.
Yeah, it's like team of the week golds that come into the game push out maybe that same slot from a regular basis gold.
All right, so maybe it'll just be stat. Maybe it'll just be like, it'll be between this and this, and just go with it. So, between 1 and 50.
Yeah,
just somewhere between in there. Good luck, figure it out.
Because both the card has odds and the packs has odds, right?
If the packs have odds, that'd be cool because
we saw it in a video. I think I saw that. You saw that. It was on Reddit. It's not. Nobody else is gonna see it, so we know what it is. But so that'll be interesting. I don't know where we're with training. So are you excited about 19 with this new training and power up stuff?
I'm excited to see what I can create.
Yeah.
What type of team permeations I can like mix and match. What players that I can be like, okay, I like this card. I like that card with this card. I don't like a lot of the chemistry still because a lot of them are still useless. So let me see if I can go back and look at some of these. So obviously the scheme chems are the worst of the bunch because they don't really do anything.
What are the scheme chemistries?
So we have this is pretty cool. We got 2 specific chemistries, for different players, I guess. So we got legendary chemistries, which are scheme chems.
Okay.
And so like some of that stuff does finesse move, press, finesse move, man coverage, zone
wow.
coverage. So
Okay.
you have like an entire legendary team. You can equip these chemistries and get those boosts. They got run stuff, which it doesn't have anything there for it because I can't see because none of these guys actually show chemistry. Thank you, Game Changers. Appreciate the help. Now I think Popular Stranger showed some chemistries, if I'm not mistaken.
Is this game gonna? So there's legendary chemistries. Is this game gonna be again too legend focused versus like current player focus? Like there'd be no balance? Like if you said the legend chemistry is the best and the legend cards are the best.
Well, legendary chemistry is only for legendary players. So
yeah,
I don't think it's going to be 2 legendary chemistry because I think it's better to go team chemistries and then just scheme chemistries.
Oh, okay.
Just because it's going to be better for overall boost. There are some, I think I did see a legendary chem at max out give you a plus speed boost though. I think if you max out like a legendary pass defense. I wish I had all this stuff chopped up right now, but I don't because I planned on doing this last night and I was like, I'm going to bed.
Sleep is important.
It really is.
Yes.
It really is. But like with the scheme chemistry, I'm just like, this is all we can do. We get a +1 run block power, +2 run block finesse. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Hey, so is there a way to customize your team to like just do all finesse run block, finesse pass block type stuff?
Oh yeah, easily. So defensive chemistries are.
So you can max out your finesse move over your power move on defense.
Yeah.
That might be the move. Just like focus on one of them, so that way, because your opponent's gonna have to be a balanced offensive line.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you can pretty much pick what you want. So like, that's the best thing about this whole game is don't
customization.
Don't be stuck with what we give you. Make it work for whatever you like to do. So if you want a lot of guys with high finesse move, invest in them, but don't have them increase power move, which is fantastic.
The more we talk about this, the more excited I'm getting. I generally think they did a much better job this year than they did last year, and just overall, like just looking at this screen, like look how many more tabs they could add. Like doesn't you played 2K, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do badges do? Like would they add badges?
I feel like badges be OP because in 2K the badges they go from bronze, silver to gold, and then diamond.
Yeah. What do those do?
And so it just makes you better and more efficient and stuff. So like if you get diamond or it's diamond dimer, you're a better passer. You can make more flashy passes. You're a better assister. And it didn't going from gold and having no badge at all.
So like better animations.
Better animations and more control over the pass wants to go.
Would you want that in MUT?
I don't know how that would work because it's all about player progression, and I don't know how you can track a lot of this stuff individually.
What do you mean individual? Like
so in 2K is only one player, so you control your players. That's why you can put a badge on your specific.
Oh,
player.
You can't do it in their MUT mode.
No, players already have. I think some players already come equipped with badges, but I think they're stocked with that.
Oh, okay.
But there's like their ultimate team mode. Can you put badges on there?
I thought I saw something like that. You could.
I know you can put like shoes and stuff like speed boosts. And
let's talk about it earlier. How about equipment here with shoes would be another tab on your.
You
chemistry.
On the tab, you got a like card.
Yeah, your card design, your shoes, your badge, your skill tree. I think the skill tree, like over there, it would be cool. Like if you earned it in game, so like you were able to get these plus stats by getting 10 touchdowns with this guy, and then the next one would be 100 touchdowns. So like you're able to like, by the amount of stats you put on each of the guy, you're able to get better, actual attributes on the guy. Like he's more experienced. Maybe chevrons. Put chevrons on the card to see how experienced they are. Like upper left chevrons. I like that. It's kind of brings me back to my old Civil War Gettysburg days with the Rome Total War. Did they do chevrons? It was Rome Total War. Where it's like Sid Meier's Gettysburg. That's a game from like '98 or something. But anyways. Yeah, so like Total War, you got chevrons for how experienced the guy was. So like I think that'd be kind of cool to add chevrons onto your player if they've been on your team for like 100 wins. They get a chevron, and you can add stats down the skill tree.
That'd be kind of interesting to see if they wanted to get that in depth into it because I feel like people.
I think they have to do more than this. Like this is a great base. Mm-hmm. I think they have to add on to this through the year.
I think they're going to probably add on to the chemistries and stuff like that. I just don't know if it's going to be this year. That's the thing about it. I feel like they think they might have done enough.
It's a live service game now. It's this year or bust. In 6 months, if they don't add on to this, we riot. We're going down to EA. We're going down to Tiburon. We're taking our pitchforks.
The thing about them adding on to this stuff, though, you still need a lot of players. So I don't know if a lot of people are going to be out here doing it. I feel like the Zealots will. Because you still need to get, tier 6, you still need to get 30 players to get the +2 to trucking and lead blocking and break tackle and run blocking. And I don't know how important that is. Because, this is run blocking, but there's a run blocking finesse and then there's run blocking strength. Why is it just boost run blocking then? So what does that have, what is one...
Didn't Clint explain that on the podcast? I don't exactly remember what he said run block specifically was for, or pass block specifically for. It was in space, but not... It was in space, but not impact. After the impact happens, then the run block kicks in. So run block finesse would be for I think you said stretch plays, zone play. I think it was zone plays for finesse, and then like the power would be for obviously powers, and like so man on man would be power, and kind of a zone concept would be finesse.
So if you run more of a zone heavy scheme, you go finesse. You run more of a
like a man on man, like dive would be a power.
So like trap plays would be more finesse, like stuff like that. Just try and move your opponent out of the way, but just get in his way.
Yeah, I'm not sure about trap. I would assume trap would be like a impact block, and along with a man on man scheme.
Gotcha. And then pass block power would end up being
against power moves.
And then for that
finesse
that
would make
so okay, so you want more of a balance, or try to. It's gonna be kind of fun when your opponent has like a high pass block power guy, and you just bring your bench.
I think that's got to be the meta. Like you need in MUT. I don't know if you can do it in salary cap, but like in MUT, you need one line for power, one line for finesse that you can max out, and then at the beginning of the game, you look at your opponent's offensive line, look which one they have the worst on, and then just sub in your guys that can take advantage of that.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. I like those stat
like those micro
because like I feel
decisions.
Like it's gonna be more of like a chess game now. Because like okay, so he has this guy that has low finesse move, and I have a guy that has high. And he's starting left field. I got a guy that has high pass block finesse. He should eat his lunch all day. And so that's gonna be kind of fun trying to like mix and match and just try to catch opponent off guard. Because then if you can do the same thing on offense too, obviously. By having backup counter, you're just trying to go back and forth and make sure. And I like that whole chasing element that this game is bringing.
It will be interesting, especially because I know Clint said on the podcast they increased pass rushing, and then somebody even mentioned it again in their video. One of the like 2 or 3 videos I saw, they said pass rushing's been tuned up. You got to get the ball out within like 3 or 4 seconds. Maybe it was Eric Rayweather, but so like the pass rush is definitely going to matter this year much more than it did in 18. Like whereas in 18 is like you can do whatever you want, but it's still going to take them 4 or 5 seconds to get through, unless they're going against like golds. Yeah. So all right, let's keep moving on. We don't want to we don't want to leave Foxy here too long. No, she's okay. She's okay over there. She's good. All right, hey, there's a little bit of drama today on the Twitters.
MUT streets.
Yeah, do you want to explain that? I'm not really haven't been connected.
All right, so I missed on it too, and then my man Scomo decided to delete the tweets, so I couldn't read them. So, like, you stop deleting tweets for do a podcast, please. Like, do it like if you get into a fight on like a Monday or a weekday, just delete it like on a Wednesday, like after the podcast. We probably have talked about it. Yeah, I need this information. So, Zan said something along the lines of talking about the MUT market and how it's not best to invest into players early because the price of them typically drops and by Halloween or October, and so everybody let them have it because apparently that's like wrong information because a lot of these cards sometimes do jump in value right away just based off of need and people trying to build certain teams early on. And so him and Scomo went at it for a while, but I forgot what Scomo said because Scomo deleted the tweets. I know a lot of it came to roasting your social blade because that's what you do when you pop.
It feels like you're kicking below the belt. Like you when you're in an argument, you want to attack the argument, not the person.
Yeah,
like, but let's not get into the whole personal thing.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the whole market here going on, and I think. So every year is slightly different. Last year we had the power-ups got locked in, and as we just talked about on the podcast, like these base elites seem to be very valuable. Last year and the year before and the year before and the year before, every year I played Madden and MUT since 15. The day the day the game opens, like these high overalls, these 89s, these 90s, 91s, they're all kind of like 150 to 200, and then like 2 or 3 weeks later. They're like triple the price, depending on what card they are. If they're 91, they go up to like 600K. So as players accumulate coins over the coming weeks, these prices will go up in value, just because that's the way the game is for coins. And then they hit like their market spot. And then as new content starts coming out, and Zan, like he put out a long enough time frame when he said Halloween, because once the Halloween promo comes out, we've probably had like a minor 1 or 2 promos before that. Did we get MUT Heroes before or after Halloween last year?
MUT Heroes? Well, you get MUT Heroes at all.
MUT Heroes?
We got team leaders.
No. Did we get MUT Heroes 1?
Oh, that program. I was thinking of like the MUT Heroes from Madden 17.
No, MUT Heroes.
No MUT Heroes. I'm about to superheroes. I got you. Yeah, we got that before Halloween?
Because that crashed the market when those came out. Then the market kind of recovered. Yeah.
Halloween was bad, but I was mad because MUT Heroes is much better. So,
yeah.
Okay, so it would be definitely before.
So MUT Heroes crashed the market. So if we get like a new, and we're getting the game a lot earlier this year, so we'll definitely get a promo before Halloween. So price will go up, and then they'll crash down, and they'll go up slightly, and then so generally over a long enough time frame they'll go down. But the issue this year is they're rebalanced because the base elites, like you said, are so important. If EA doesn't do anything, I can see those staying pretty high because we have the passes for the other programs, but not for the base elite. So it's a mix. But if you get the game and you're able to afford high elites like early, I would suggest buying them. The problem is like the diamonds. Do you think the diamonds will outclass the base elites?
So that's going to keep the base elites kind of thriving, I think, all year long, is because the team diamonds, you have to have every base elite for every team elected.
So that's going to even bring up the market higher.
Yeah, definitely. So that's why I'm like, I don't know if that's going to be accurate information, because K1 might hold its value until October, because if you have to do team diamonds to unlock MUTMaster, then they're going to be going for.
We'll talk about that. You said before the podcast that there's a MUTMaster token for doing Ronnie Lott.
Yeah, that's what I've been told. I have not heard. I haven't seen a YouTuber talk about it. I haven't seen that confirmed anywhere. But a person who cleans binders for certain YouTubers said that. And I'm like, he might have been saying something incorrect. We said you get a MUTMaster token for knocking out Team Diamond. So basically,
so that's going to be huge.
Yeah. So if Team Diamonds is one requirement to do MUTMaster, that is going to be. They're locking people out. They don't have the coins for it. So MUTMaster this year, if that's the case, is back to what it used to be.
Because those base elites get deleted, right?
Yeah,
they don't just turn into NAT once you put them in for the diamond set.
No, they're gone.
That's gonna really kill the supply.
So it's gonna kill the supply for power-ups, and it's gonna kill the supply for Team Diamond. So 88K.
These things better be flying out of packs.
89 JJ Watt. They're not gonna fly fast.
They're not. Yeah, well, I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah,
but yeah, the top end cards people want to power up as well as on top of do the sets. They're going to have a crazy price, which is going to be good for people who are pulling packs and get lucky pulling those top tier cards.
Is this the biggest issue we've seen out of like what we've been announced and been teased for us from MUT 19? Is the base elite availability? Because like so far, like everything I've seen so far has been great.
Yeah,
like I'm excited for MUT 19 though.
I wouldn't call it an issue because like it brings that new excitement back to like, oh, I pulled JJ Watt and he's going for this now. So I think that is, and JJ Watt is notoriously known to matter for just being trash anyway. So you pull JJ Watt, it's like I can't really use this card. It's exciting, but now if you pull JJ Watt, you know he's gonna be going for a certain amount of coins.
He leads to Ronnie Lott.
Yeah, and so he leads to a bigger goal down the line, which then probably leads to a unlocking of a door that has another goal for you to achieve.
Wow.
So I don't think it's gonna be a bad thing. I think it's gonna be a bad thing for those trying to power players up. Because if you're trying to power up those players, you're going to need base elites. If you're going to try to power up like J.J. Watt or Jadeveon Clowney or Lattimore or Jalen Ramsey, because Jalen Ramsey is one of the best cornerbacks in the game, by the way. He's ridiculous. He's ridiculous.
Yeah, he's got what you want on a corner.
Yeah, except for the
speed and hit power.
Yeah, speed, hit power, and we haven't seen his hit power block. But yes, you're going to need those base elites. So the supply should be, if people aren't pulling packs or if you get some NAT stuff, then it's going to be crazy. But the cool thing about it is, it says wild card for a lot of the team diamond stuff, I think, for like the elites and golds.
Oh, are they?
So
okay.
I guess if you pull a
Nat
Nat player, that's high tier, you can actually collect it.
All right, I was worried that they're specifically requiring JJ Watt in that diamond set.
Oh, it's JJ Watt.
Then what's the wild card thing for it?
It could be Nat JJ Watt. If you get lucky, you pull him out like a gauntlet pack or something.
That's not gonna happen.
I mean, I seen somebody last year put Aaron Donald out of their gauntletception pack.
One out of like 10,000.
Okay, that's true, but I saw somebody. I mean, it exists. It's like a unicorn.
Oh man, that's terrible. So basically, if you want a top end team and you want to keep powering up players, you're gonna need two base elites. One to do the team diamonds, and then one to power up.
Mm-hmm. Unless you get those cards back, Nat. But no, it has not been announced because I think the corner war is supposed to balance it out. And obviously, the better the team, the better corner word you get, which is kind of crazy. So the Colts don't got many elites.
Yeah.
I don't think the Colts, other than Andrew Luck and a few players. So the Colts corner ward's like 20K, I think. But the player you get back is like Jabal Sheard, who's ass.
So
he's not ass, but he's not like a coveted guy. He's like high finesse move.
So all right, so this is like a double whammy for card prices. Basically, they're giving you a coin reward for sinking all these cards that are not giving you back NAT cards. That means you have these coins to chase fewer cards on the market. Which means these prices are just going to be crazy.
Yeah, because you can still sell cards, obviously, because people will be trying to power stuff up.
I know, but like more coins are being injected into the market by doing those sets, and fewer cards will be out there. Top end cards like JJ Watt means the prices for other cards that are similar to him and overall are just going to go through the roof.
Yeah.
So the lesson from this is if you want to do team diamonds, buy them early as possible. And
that's only if that ever leads you, like, if you're trying to do MUTMaster. If MUTMaster is actually locked like that guy said it was, then that's going to be the way.
True.
It all depends on what a man of a person on Twitter said that I thought was lying. I don't know if it's true or not, because that'd be kind of weird if they lock people out of MUTMaster, but I wouldn't be surprised.
If you're going to back NAT after doing diamonds, then that's kind of all that was just wasted talk.
If you're going
to back NAT, then that's fine. Then you can still do your power-ups. I don't think you're not getting triple whammy.
I don't think you do.
You don't think you do?
I'm going to go look real quick, but this is
they better.
That's what
I know I've called for a lot of riots this podcast already, but if you don't, we're rioting.
I think we're
totally rioting.
I think it's just the coins. You're like, here's the coins, take them, enjoy.
Oh, that's not good.
Let's find out.
You looking back? All right, we can talk about. All right, so Andy Hutchins on the Mutt said it's thresholds for red chems. Are we thinking the thresholds to get like the red chems, like secure tackler and all that stuff, is like 90? Like you need 90 tackling.
I don't think it's gonna be 90 tackling, or it might be. I thought it was only. It has so I think secure tackler is specifically going to be 90 tackle.
Okay.
Because I was looking at some of the stuff I'll show you with Sean Taylor. Sean Taylor can't get secure tackler.
And he doesn't have 90 tackling?
He's like 84.
Okay.
But he can get every other ability on defense in the game.
So, like 3 months from now, 4 months from now, everybody's gonna have secure tackler anyways. Is secure tackler working the same this year? Have you seen that?
I haven't seen anybody like hover over it. But my guess is it will work the same because it's not gonna be as many cards early on. But yeah, it doesn't say anything.
But we play this game 12 months a year. I mean, early on, if it's not a problem, it'll still be a problem later.
Oh no, it'll be a problem later. But it just depends on like if it is at 90 tackle, now one specifically for 90 tackle because the only people I've seen with it is just Ray Lewis.
Yeah.
So if it's only 90 tackle, obviously that was going to be when we start getting top tier cards at the end of the year with 90 plus tackle. But it's not. But they can always just raise it at that point.
They're not. They can't do that.
They can do that.
They could, but we'd riot.
What do you mean we'd riot if you upgrade your Ray Lewis at that point?
Not me, but other people. Like you can't just move the goalposts on people.
It's not moving the goalposts. It's keeping the game fresh, changing it up, changing the meta, which they like to do often by updating patches and stuff, changing toss and pitch where it doesn't work as well. It does. Try to balance stretch. Like they like actually changing the game, except for when it comes to people's MUT cards for some reason.
Yeah, I know, but like here's the thing. Like Rex, I know he's no longer with them, but he said in the podcast it's not something they want to do because if you paid for an item and then they change it, they don't want to change it on you.
But they did say on the blog post from Game Informer that if something's overpowered, they'll change it. So
okay, I hope they do adjust the game if something's overpowered. I would agree. But the thing is, like they brought back Playmaker, so
they did. Clearly,
they don't know what's overpowered in the game.
Not everybody can get it. Sharon Sharp only get Energizer.
But eventually, everybody will have.
Eventually, but early on, though, I think
like they don't just design the game for a month.
I got you, but for right now, it's not an issue. And I don't know. I guess once you figure out what
that's like the definition of kicking it down the road.
It really is. It is. But like right now, it's not an issue, and I don't only seen just Jerry Rice with it. And so I guess once we figure out what the rating is that you have to have for it, that's when we can start expanding, like looking at it, and maybe they'll just keep it updated throughout the year. Maybe it's like 3 things. Maybe it's like a combination of route running at a certain rating, at a certain average, maybe awareness and other stuff like that to be able to get it. Or maybe they just won't put it on all the cards this year, just put it on certain cards that actually were able to be like our playmakers. That's kind of what it should be. It should be on like top tier receivers. Antonio Brown should have it, not return chemistry. That's stupid. He's a playmaker. It should be on Jerry Rice, should be on Terrell Owens, should be on Randy Moss, guys who actually went out there, Julio Jones, that made your team better for just being on the field.
That just means everybody's going to have those specific players then. Right?
That's true, but I don't like when I see Allen Hurns with it. Like, he's not good. I don't like when I see Cole Beasley with it. Like,
I'm fine. I like seeing other cards besides the same 4 cards like we did at the end of whenever we had 99.
We still see that now, though.
I know. That's what I don't like. I want Cole Beasley to be able to be played on the field. Well, give Cole his day.
Oh, he will be. Once you get Cowboys fans are going to have a crazy team, too.
Yeah.
They got Terrell Owens out there. They're going to be kind of crazy to see him out there just that in Cowboys uniform. But so I pulled up the Eagles diamond for Lane Johnson. It does not say anything about getting back the player's nat.
Oh, Nelson Aguilar. Oh, so okay, wild card for the specific names.
These are some elite. So let me see if I can.
So
those are going to be the top ones you need. So for the Eagles, you need to collect. Why are you on? I didn't say nothing, Siri. I didn't even say, hey, Siri, why'd she pop up? That's so weird. She's listening right now for no reason. But yeah, so we got Lane Johnson, Fletcher Cox, top tier cards, obviously. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's 10. What's that? Like, how many elite cards is that? That 23?
It's quite a few.
18? I think it's 18.
Okay.
I think it's 18.
18 elite Eagles.
18 elite Eagles, which you don't get back Nat. And Lane Johnson has the power up set and a Team Diamond as well. So if you want to get his Team Diamond to a 93 with power up, you got to go buy his Team Diamond thing twice.
I think that's what I'm really worried about at the start of MUT. That I think is the biggest issue that I've seen. Like, how do they not see that? Like, how does EA not see this going to be an issue? This Lane Johnson's going to go for an insane amount of coins. Like, these high-end elites. Because you lose them for the diamonds.
I think they don't see it as an issue because, like, just pull more packs. Just pull more packs. So if this is their plan, it's a devious plan, and it's actually genius. You're like, oh, we're going to give you what you want.
Yeah.
All the that's not a word. Customizable, whatever the hell the word is. I'm going to give you all the stuff you want, right? But you got to give me something, too. There's something they change. A little bit of money. And so if they actually, that's going to be kind of interesting. It's going to be kind of interesting to see how that plays out because we have the teams that we can create. But can we afford these players?
Yeah. Your word for interesting is not the word I'd use right
there.
No,
you think it's
bullshit?
I wouldn't go that far. I mean,
it's terrible. Like, how do you, like they've got an economist on staff, and they really should find a new one. This is terrible. Like, I don't know. I guess I'll reserve the judgment, but right now I'm highly skeptical of what this market's going to look like.
I am too. I'm more skeptical just because like you don't have to buy these players to compete really if you have the training points.
That's true. You can get a very competitive team.
Yeah, you get a very competitive team. So like even if these cards are not on the market, like you can still feel like an 85 overall team if you happen to pull packs and quick.
Well, technically 88, as we can see, a lot of them got up to 88.
Yeah,
just
some got to 88. Yeah, some
okay.
got higher than that. So like Lane Johnson, I think he gets to an 85.
No,
Brady's an 86.
Yeah, so what's the deal with... all right, what the hell was I going to say? So you can power them up... The top end is auctionable, is what they said on their blog. So the top end power-up, you can auction off. Like, once you get to the max level. Did you see that?
So basically, if you power up...
somebody all the way to the top, you can auction them off.
Okay.
So... you can just somebody else can buy that, and then if that guy gets a card in the future, you can power up from there.
So then, okay, so you can just bypass it. You don't got to buy like let's say Jalen Ramsey gets the power up for his 92 to a 93.
You can buy that 93 on the auction house.
You can buy 93 in the auction house and then just bypass for the 93 to a 99.
And then okay, say you have the and then here's the issue. Like say you have the 93 on your binder, and then Jalen Ramsey gets a new card. Since that 93 is no longer the highest overall, will that guy get locked into your binder? Because he's no longer the highest overall. They only promised the highest overall being able to auction. Will they turn that guy into an 18 in your binder?
That's interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. Huh. Because I'm trying. Okay, so this is where it gets weird. So if that's the case, base elites might not be. Well, it probably still be going for a crazy ton because of a lot of other factors. But if you could just sell the highest power version, you no longer need the base elites.
Yeah.
In order to get there, so
you don't need that, but somebody at one point needs the base elite.
Yeah, somebody's gonna need it to start from scratch and maybe cheaper from there. But that's interesting. So if you can sell a lot of these 93s, or 90 or whatever the hell their top tier card is immediately, it's only a +1 boost at that, but I don't see the value in that unless they add more stuff to it. Because essentially it's just a +1 boost, but you can make coins off of it though.
But yeah, I mean, but it'll have the certain chemistries on it, right? Will you be able to customize that chemistry once you have them? Yeah, probably.
I believe, you can customize anything.
So just buy it. Mm-hmm. Just don't worry about this whole training thing. Just buy the top overall power.
Just buy the
and then customize the chemistry
from
there.
Unless it's cheaper to obviously do the training.
Yeah, it's true. But then you need to buy the base elite. It seems like a lot of sets in this game cost a lot more to do the set than just to buy the card.
Yeah, that's
so I think that might be the move. Just wait till other people sink all their training, all their coins, and the base elite. And I wonder if the power will sometimes be going for almost a similar amount as the base elite.
That's it. I did not know that's the thing. So I thought they're gonna be Nat the entire year. They're like, no, we're gonna give you what you want too. So now they're auctioning.
Yeah, I mean that's another reason why I'm excited.
Okay, so when you said top tier, I was like, okay, so when you get to a 99, you can sell them off. But no, I guess you can sell them off at any point.
That's what it sounded like. Yeah,
as long as you have them on your team. But I don't know because like Team Diamond, I guess we'll see how for Nat cards later on down the line. Because like Team Diamonds are at 92 who are already auctionable, so you can just auction off the 92 as opposed to buying the base elite and then using trading points in order to get it to a 93.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make much sense at that point to just waste team training for basically a +1 when you already have a good version as it is, unless there's something else like more abilities on the card it can get or more chemistries you can add. Because the 92, because this thing is like this Lane Johnson 92 overall can get 3 times team chemistry, and then 2 different offensive scheme chemistry slots, but no ability though. So maybe if you power him up to a 93, gets an ability, which then makes him worth auctioning off.
Potentially, I would think so. I mean, what? Yeah, I have no way of knowing, but I just guess
neither do I, because when we saw like these guys powered up like Randy Moss and Deshaun Taylor, like it was just tier 10. There was nothing else after that. So
that'd be it. Yeah, it'd be sellable.
So yeah, that's gonna be. We'll find
Yeah,
out.
well, I guess we will. Hey, do we talk about should players be able to compete if they got the game early?
We didn't talk about that, but we should.
Should they be able to compete if they got the game early?
Yeah, easily.
Yeah, that's the dumbest argument I heard in my life.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna limit somebody for just getting extra reps and stuff. It's like getting mass for going to a gym.
Yeah, I mean,
the same thing as well.
They're gonna get like an extra 50 reps running PA post shot. I don't know. It's so silly. Like these guys had this scheme by week 1 and 2 weeks in, and then the first tournaments are a month in.
And a lot of these guys get the game early. They don't have they can just play it in secret. So you can't monitor that.
Yeah.
So you can't just ban everybody because people will find a way to skirt the system as it is anyway.
Yeah, it's dumb.
So it's a dumb argument. I don't know.
Let's just move on.
Okay.
We talked about the thresholds for the red chems from Andy Hutchin. We talked about gauntlet players announced.
You sure?
What?
Oh no, you're right. Because
this one's the 88.
I know it's the 88, but there's no other option to upgrade to his Team Diamond version right now.
Oh.
Because right here, after Cackleback, yeah.
We're looking at Lane Johnson's 88.
Yeah.
They're not gonna be able to see this on the screen.
No, they're not. I might just cut this portion out.
No, we're okay. All right, I'll talk through it. So you said, I didn't see this, but you said Gauntlet players were announced and they're all rookies. So they're going to have the Gauntlet solos back? That's kind of cool, right?
Yeah, the Gauntlet should be back. I haven't really heard any information about that. I saw Guru tweeted out the Baker Mayfield card.
Nice.
He has an 87 overall. He's not going to start for the Browns.
This is why we said do Ward as your rookie premier, because Browns are just going to get loved all year. I mean, it's just what it is. Even though the win record doesn't love them, the Mutt guys do. So whatever. We don't know too much more than that. So, but except Gauntlet's returning, which is awesome.
All right. So real quick, Lane Johnson again. This is his max tier 9. There's no tier 10, so you can't even power. So right now, it doesn't look like they're able to be powered up with the diamond version as it is.
I wonder if it's just not put into the game yet. But why wouldn't you be able to power up the diamond version? You can power up the diamond version.
I would assume you can too, but it's not in the game right now.
But why wouldn't you be able to power up from tier 9 to tier 10, which would be the diamond version?
Yeah, which would be. I think you're going to be able to eventually, but I just don't know if
they haven't put it into this EA.
Yes, it's not. It wasn't there when these guys played the game, so I wondered if none of these guys mentioned about it being auctioned, but none of these guys actually know about that because they obviously would have powered them up. Yeah. And that would have been a big clickbait video. Power ups are not auctionable.
Yeah.
But that's not what we got.
Strange. But all right, moving on from that.
Oh, wait, real quick, all the rookies. I saw what was DJ Moore, and I saw who was the other one. Let me make sure. You can go ahead and go to the next one.
Go to the next topic. Yeah. Okay, so we talked about Baszler. All right, we talked about pack gods being shown. We talked a little about diamonds. And we talked about. Hey, did we get through our entire agenda?
That quick?
I feel like we did. We nailed it. I'm kind of hungry. I'm ready for dinner.
Already ready for some food?
Yeah.
Okay. That was quick.
Yeah, that was really quick.
Jeez.
I don't think there's anything else we wanted.
We
talked about the market. We talked about training, power ups, chemistry. We talked enough about database. Anybody surprised you from the database?
Surprise! Oh,
from Muthead.
Leonard Fournette.
Really? What do you get?
Leonard Fournette is going to be the best halfback in the game day one because secure tag doesn't exist.
Because he can truck people.
And because he's fast. There's a lot of.
What speed did he get?
How do you spell his name?
F-O. Oh, Leonard. Oh, you're just going to do
Fournette.
F. It's 4, the number.
There,
and then
let's see if this pops up. All right, but yeah, this is going to be so catching by the way, halfbacks. The best catching halfbacks I've seen was Christian McCaffrey.
Okay.
I think Deion Lewis would be the best catching halfback.
Yeah.
6'7" catching. And then Christian McCaffrey's at 74. So I'm like, that's interesting. Can I find this dude real quick? Latest. But that was a major guy I got shocked by as well. We've seen.
Wait, go to that spreadsheet I opened for you and type his name into there.
No, you're right.
Control F. Yeah. There it is.
Forn.
So he gets an 84.
Yep, which is crazy.
No, hit that. Yeah, there you go.
Cool. I like this spreadsheet.
85 speed, which is kind of top end.
Mm-hmm.
Carrying 84, trucking 88. Is it the top threshold to track? Or is there gonna be running thresholds this year?
We didn't ask Clint about that. Yeah, but my guess is there probably is gonna be certain ones for certain moves.
Yeah, for the animation. Yeah, animation threshold should be better.
Yeah, so if you can get this guy with his chemistry to get 91 trucking with 85 speed or
that's gonna be fun.
That's gonna be. Let's look at Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry looks fun with 83 speed, 86 trucking. Blunt 79 speed, 88 trucking. Fournette is Blunt.
Who's the heaviest back?
Steroids.
I think was it Blunt's the heaviest. Blunt's the heaviest back. So he'd be the most fun.
Yeah, so he's gonna be the one bowling, but he's like the 25 pounds.
But he's only 79 speed though, because speed matters for trucking.
Speed is definitely gonna matter. I think this is the highest trucking back we've seen. And then I guess on defense, Clowney is repulsive, and you need I got it.
Oh, you got it right.
Yeah, okay. yeah. It's over here. What happened? What, she fall?
No, one dog's humping the other.
Oh, that's what she does. That's what she does. She's super weird.
Does that happen every podcast?
Every podcast. Really?
We just got dogs going at it.
All right, so here's the Cloudy.
83 speed on Clowney is what position is right outside linebacker? 6'5".
Yep.
That's a good user too.
Good user. You can rush off the edge.
You can do everything.
Do whatever you need him to. So.
92 power moves, 87 finesse, and 90 block shedding.
Mm-hmm. And 90 block shedding is unheard of.
What's his overall? 92.
91.
Oh,
this is him kimmed up.
Yeah,
this is him kimmed up. So
that makes sense for 91.
So it's gonna be 89 block shed, 86 finesse move.
That's his diamond. That's gonna. I mean, that takes a JJ Watt and a Jadeveon Clowney to make. So
that is true. It takes all the elite Texans and gold Texans.
That makes sense why he do that.
He's ridiculous, and the corner war for that set's dope. But I think if
they're gonna take Watson. I bet you Watson's gonna go for a lot of coins. People love him.
His overall, I don't think he has an elite. I know he has like a starter elite at 80.
Oh, okay.
I don't think he has like an actual factual elite. We can check Watson real quick before we go ahead and wrap this up. I might be
this one.
Wrong one. Okay, you're right. Watson.
He's an 80. Oh no, that's the other one. All right, hit the neck. There's 4 Watsons. That's Justin
Menlick. Okay, so I guess this is his. Really? Because you know how you usually have pre-order bonus.
Yeah.
For a pre-order in the game, which is 80 overall. Elite.
And that's nobody found him yet. That spreadsheet might not have everybody.
Okay, so he's not found yet.
That's just an 80 pre-order elite.
Okay, yeah.
Well, anyways, so Texans, it'll be pricey to do that. So, I mean, I'm fine with his stats being juiced if it's going to take 2 million coins to do him.
Do you think if you were to kim somebody up and they get like 90 tackle, if you add secure tackler to him, if you have him kimmed up, or is that just going to be something that's stock?
You have to add it, right?
I would think they would have to
You have to add the ability cam onto your guy.
Yeah, well, obviously you got to add it, but I'm trying to think, like, if does EA know that, like, Clowney has 89 tackle, if you get to 90, will secure tackler pop up?
If the power-up gets to 90 or you can cam him up to 90, will it pop up? That's actually a really good question. I don't know. I would guess not. I think on the screen, you probably have to be there. Okay. Like on the actual card screen. Like, you know, like that one menu?
Mm-hmm.
And then, but that chemistry wouldn't be applied at that menu, would it?
No, I don't think it. No, it wouldn't be applied because
you have like the base card has it. Yeah.
I think once you buy, you automatically own it as well. So you gotta rebuy it.
Yeah.
Unless you're refunded, I think.
Yeah.
And then obviously, then you gotta rebuy it. But I just want to know how this is gonna work because I know some cards are gonna be able to be kimmed up to get these certain abilities or if they have thresholds for them. If then it'll pop up, and then if you were to lose that chemistry in your lineup. Because you sell the card or something.
I think that
ability just disappears
itself,
as well.
Yeah, that itself makes me think no, they wouldn't do it that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Also, if you sell cards, you think so? You got if you power a card. Well, if you power a card with chemistry, you got to sell it. But like if you power up a card to the top tier for power ups, and you sell it with chemistry equipped,
will the chemistry be equipped on the card that somebody buys?
Because you're selling it with the chems.
With the chemistry, I would hope so.
Yeah.
So the person could see the best chems. They can see that somebody already equipped Secure Tackler, or they equip the what's that top end, that 1,000 training?
That's Sprinter.
If somebody equips Sprinter, I think that card's gonna be much more valuable than one without Sprinter, and I think that should transfer on the market.
Hope it does. This is gonna be interesting to see, like if.
Because then you have to spend that 1,000 training. 1,000 training points is gonna be expensive.
That's a lot of players. That's over 100 gold.
Yeah.
That's a lot of players. So.
So. It's interesting to see how they have it worked out. I'm guessing they thought through it. Like, I mean, we thought through most of these problems in literally like 2 minutes that we were talking about them. So EA's got, I don't know, 3 times as many people as we have right here.
You say that, but like if we talk about power ups like this year, like and we actually had hands on it, we probably could have figured out some issues. Oh, so
pretty easily.
It'd be like, oh, we got Khalil Mack as the team leader master. Oh, can we power him up? No. Why not? Because we didn't think you wanted to. What do you mean you didn't think you wanted? Like, what? So I think, like, we think about this stuff, but a lot of them don't. Because when you're focused on something, you don't see the entire picture.
You need big picture thinking, like Tex. EA needs to hire you.
No. They didn't hire you.
You.
I can't work. No, I'm not moving to Orlando.
Why not? You said you love the humidity.
I like humidity, but it's just Texas and nothing else at this point. If I move against either going to Texas.
Why? You don't like Colorado?
I like Colorado, but it's just expensive out here. It's like a root canal out here is like $400. A root canal in Texas is like $50.
Well, that's because you're getting behind the Walmart.
It's a good dentist. There's a dentist.
Just like a homeless guy. It's like, I got some pliers.
I'll take it out for you right now. No, it's just because military is right down the street. Like we can literally go to the base like right now. We can't get on because we're not military.
Not with that attitude.
Just walk through the fence.
Hey, haven't you ever played GTA?
Yeah, I have.
You just run into there, steal a jet, and fly away, and cool. Then outrun them.
Yeah, outrun them, and then go find a star hiding behind like a Burger King.
Yeah,
and then,
just in the bushes for a little bit.
Yeah, it'll go away. But so everything's out here is expensive because of that. So I like Colorado a lot. It's just military makes my rent cost more, makes housing cost more. Okay. With weed being legal, everybody's trying to move here.
Yeah, so. I would assume so. I mean, it's a big draw, but eventually the whole nation will get that.
Eventually. Like
but not
13
now.
years or for it. Hopefully soon, so everybody can.
So Florida's a no for you. But with Florida, you get more humid. EA's got your back. Yeah, maybe.
Florida be cool. Orlando was dope when I visited.
You can live with wheels. Let's wrap it up. Let's focus on the eat.
All right. Hope you guys enjoyed the podcast live with Fox. We'll do this more in the future, potentially.
Yeah.
I may just show up to your place one day.
Oh, fun.
Be like, yo, we're doing this. All right. So we'll catch you guys in the next one, man. Thank you.
Yep. See you guys.
Bye.